Forgiveness after cheating by Susie and Otto Collins. When your partner has an affair, it can certainly tear you up inside. And if you decide to stay in the relationship and work together to rebuild trust, forgiving is a very powerful step you can take in the healing process. But when you've been betrayed and hurt, the last thing you might feel capable of is forgiveness. We recently read an interview in Oprah's O magazine with Elizabeth Edwards. As you might already know, Elizabeth is married to former U.S. Senator and presidential candidate John Edwards. The big news that erupted during John Edwards' presidential campaign was that he had an extramarital affair. In the article, Elizabeth talks with Oprah about the post-affair journey she has been embarking on. She is honest and does not pretend that everything in her marriage is close and connected. But she also asserts that she and John are still together as they take it day by day. You can choose to forgive as a way to move beyond the cheating and toward the close relationship you want. It is vital, however, that you get clear about what forgiveness means to you and then be patient with yourself as you move toward it. What does forgiveness mean? Forgiveness, I have been told, is the gift I give to him, trust he has to earn by himself, Elizabeth Edwards writes in her new memoir, which includes her account of John's affair. We believe that everyone has to figure out how they specifically define a concept, especially one as powerful as forgiveness. At the same time, we don't agree with Elizabeth Edwards that forgiveness is mainly a gift one gives to the person who cheated. In fact, we believe that forgiveness is most powerful when it is redefined as something that a person gifts to him or herself. Of course, when you forgive, your mate will usually benefit because you are releasing the hold a painful past event has on you. You are then more available to connect and love more deeply. There is an inevitable trickle-down effect. But the major effect of forgiveness is that the person feeling the pain, bitterness and betrayal of another will no longer have to carry around those weighty and draining emotions. The affair is not condoned or even erased when a person chooses to forgive. Instead, the one doing the forgiving is giving him or herself the gift and blessing of a freer and lighter life. Widen your view. Even as you decide how you want to define forgiveness, it may still remain a daunting prospect to think about actually doing. Give yourself permission to take your time as you move toward forgiveness. It can and usually is a process. Sometimes widening your view of your partner and your relationship can be helpful. In her interview with Oprah, Elizabeth Edwards acknowledges that her husband John is the man who had an affair and maybe even fathered a child in the course of the affair. Additionally, she reminds herself that he is the same man who fed her in bed and cared for her as she dealt with the effects of breast cancer and her medical treatments. For Elizabeth Edwards, it seems that John's cheating does not override the many acts of love, kindness and connection that have happened in their years together. It seems that she is able to find a sense of hopefulness and a softening when she widens her view to see all of what her husband does and has done. You can also expand the way you see your partner and your relationship. We aren't suggesting that you ignore habits and tendencies that you'd like to change. Address them and make agreements with your mate to bring about those changes. At the same time, make sure you are seeing more than just the affair and the possible disconnecting habits present in your relationship. Create space within your heart for forgiveness. If you want to forgive and release the past, make it your intention to move in that direction and begin to do so. Visit https://susieandotto.com. For more additional guidelines about Alive and Contented. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell and share this video. Thank you.